ଚାଲ ପିଲାମାନେ ଦଶମ ଶ୍ରେଣୀର ଇଂଲିଶ ବହିର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଚାପ୍ଟର ଏ ଲେଟର ଟୁ ଗଡ୍ ପାଠଟିର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା। 1 ନମ୍ବର ହ୍ୱେର୍ ଡିଡ୍ ଲେଞ୍ଚ ଲିଭ୍? ଆନ୍ସର ହେଲା ଲେଞ୍ଚ lived in a house located on the crest of a low hill overlooking the river and his field of corn। 2 ନମ୍ବର what did ଲେଞ୍ଚ hope for? ଆନ୍ସର ହେଲା ଲେଞ୍ଚ hoped for a downpour or at least a shower of rain for his fields of corn। 3 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା what did he say about the raindrops? Answer ହେଲା he said that the raindrops were new coins, the big raindrops were 10 cent pieces and the little raindrops were 5 cent of pieces। 4 नंबर how did the rain change? Answer ହେଲା the rain changed when suddenly a strong wind began to blow and along with the rain very large hailstones began to fall। 5 नंबर what happened to ଲେଞ୍ଚ's cornfields? Answer ହେଲା ଲେଞ୍ଚ's cornfields were covered with hailstones, they looked white as if covered with salt। 6 नंबर who did ଲେଞ୍ଚ have faith in? Answer ହେଲା ଲେଞ୍ଚ had faith in Almighty God whose eyes see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience। 7 नंबर who did he write a letter to? Answer ହେଲା he wrote a letter to God। 8 नंबर who read the letter? Answer ହେଲା the postmaster read the letter। 9 नंबर what did the postmaster do? Answer ହେଲା he asked for money from his employees, he himself gave part of his salary and also asked several friends of his to give something for an act of charity, thus he collected a little more than half of 100 pesos, put it in an envelope addressed to ଲେଞ୍ଚ and with a letter containing a single word God as a signature। 10 नंबर was ଲେଞ୍ଚ surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? Answer no, he was not surprised in the least। 11 नंबर what was ଲେଞ୍ଚ's reaction on getting the letter? Answer ହେଲା on getting the letter ଲେଞ୍ଚ showed no surprise, he was confident that God would respond to his request, but when he opened the envelope and counted the money in it, he became angry, he felt that God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied him what he had requested। ତାପରେ let's read between the lines। bit 1 why did ଲେଞ୍ଚ keep on looking at the sky throughout the morning? Answer ହେଲା ଲେଞ୍ଚ was a good farmer and he knew his fields intimately, he found that his fields were badly in need of water, for which a downpour or at least a shower of rain was needed, hence ଲେଞ୍ଚ kept on looking at the sky throughout the morning। bit 2 why was the field white after the storm? Answer ହେଲା there was a storm and along with it very large hailstones began to fall in large number for an hour, the hailstones resembled new silver coins, that was why the field was white after the storm। Bit 3. Why did Lencho say that the raindrops were like new coins? Answer hela. Lencho said that the raindrops were like new coins because his cornfields were badly in need of rain, and he had been anxiously waiting for it for a long time. Hence, the raindrops were a great welcome, for which Lencho said that they were like new coins. Ivy, why did Lencho prefer locusts to the storm? Answer hela. Lencho preferred locusts to the storm because locusts would not have caused too much destruction as the storm, which had totally destroyed the corn. V. Did Lencho try to find out who had sent the money to him? Why? Why not? Answer hela. Lencho did not try to find out who had sent the money to him because he was confident that God would certainly respond to his fervent plea for help. VI. What would have been the reaction of the post office employees if they had read the second letter? Kimba. What would be the reaction of the post office employees when they read the second letter? Answer hela. Lencho's second letter was full of accusations against the post office employees. They were branded a bunch of crooks by Lencho. If they had read the letter, they would have reacted sharply and would have strongly condemned Lencho as an ungrateful wretch. B. Read the passage from the text and answer the questions that follow. All through the night, act of charity. Between who does Lencho have complete faith in? Page number 9 out 10 रे अछि answer. Lencho has complete faith in Almighty God, whose eyes see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. B2. Lencho was an ox of a man. What does the line mean? Answer hela. Here Lencho is compared to an ox. The comparison is not introduced by as or like. It is a metaphor. मेटाफर कहले रूपक तार अर्थ है रूपक. Lencho had to toil in the fields all day like an ox, hence the comparison. What was the postmaster like? Answer है the postmaster was an amiable person. The postmaster was an amiable person. He admired Lencho's abiding faith in God. As a gesture of goodwill, he came forward to help Lencho by contributing some money from his salary and collecting some more money from others. Thus he was a charitable person. तापरे आईभी why did the postmaster send money to Lencho? Answer hela the postmaster was full of appreciation for Lencho's abiding faith in God, so he gave him a helping hand to let him overcome his great loss of corpse. V. What does the expression an act of charity mean? Answer hela an act is a single thing that someone does So, an act of charity is an act of kindness that you show towards other people by not judging them or criticizing them too severely.